Right then guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is well. Yes, we're just we haven't put a video on of late, sorry about that. We've just been very busy doing just some other things, but we're just following up really sort of last videos of going to Chiang Mai. We're back now in the Isaan area. Just spin the camera around for you. There we go. It's a beautiful morning. We're a little bit late out walking this morning. It's starting to heat up. We're normally out early. It's about 8:45, so a little bit late. Normally we're out by about 7:30. We can feel it because it's just starting to heat up now. That's for sure. We are in February now, and things are starting just to heat up. And they're saying that in Thailand it's going to be very warm, sort of the end of this month, and certainly all through March and April is normal, but it's going to be heating up, that is for sure. So then guys, we're just discussing really sort of the moving that we're going to be going from Isaan into the Chiang Mai area of shortly. We're going up there because of the schools are better there for our children. They're going to be going to international school in Chiang Mai, and we don't have that facility of education here where we are in Isaan at the moment. It's okay for the boys a bit younger, but for our daughter, because she's schooling in the UK, she needs to go to a international school. So we're going to head up to Chiang Mai, and we found in our recent trips there, we've been there quite a lot in the recent few months, that even though it is a tourist place, it's definitely an affordable place to stay. That's for sure. It's surprisingly inexpensive for a city that is very touristy. We were over there the New Year time. Of course, it's going to be heaving then. But my wife and daughter have been there recently. I'll be heading there again soon. But you're still finding that when you're going there, that you can you'll still find reasonable prices for accommodation. If you're staying away from the tourist traps, you are going to go to local markets to get your food, or if you're going to go to the shopping malls and you go to the food courts, that is also cheap. I'm going to just spin this camera around for you guys, just so you can see some of this view, not just my ugly face. Yes guys, so you'll find that staying up there is very reasonable. Whether you're renting houses or renting a condo, if you're staying there for a long period of time, or if you're just there on holiday, you can find reasonable places to stay. And it's a fairly accessible city to get around, that's for sure. Easy to get around. The public transport there is easy for people to get around. That's with the BART buses. So that all makes your daily life easier, as it were. And we found as well that the schooling system there, the international schools there, compared to other places, Bangkok, Hua Hin, places like that, are a lot more reasonable than in those places as well. And as a place for living as well, it is a nice place to live. The only thing that I will say about it is during the rainy season, they do have can get quite heavy rains up there, that's for sure. But then again, there's lots of other places in Thailand do as well. But yes, that is to bear that in mind. But generally, as a place for living, it's definitely a great place to be. We've got, if you're going out looking around the shops, you've got Maya Mall, you've got the Central at the airport, you've got another Central outside. So during those hot months and you want to get inside with the aircon, you've got those places to go to. And as I said earlier, you've got the foods and everything there in the food court is very reasonable price indeed. I know lots of people put on different things, different prices, budgets. Everybody, of course, is on different budgets. For our circumstance, there's 4 of us. We have to feed 4 mouths, etc. Everything we buy is ×4. Whereas somebody who's maybe on their own or either with just as a couple, then it's going to be less affordable. But I think you need to be a little bit more realistic with things. That's for sure. Not. I see lots of videos of people saying, "Oh, this is, it's this, it's that. It's really cheap. You can live on, you know, next to nothing." Well, unless you're staying in the cheapest accommodation that you can find, and that you're eating the cheapest food you can find every day, and you're specifically going out, then I suppose that is doable. But is that enjoyable? Are you living sort of quality life? For me, no. Of course, I wanted to not spend as much money as I can, but on the other hand, I don't want to be scrimping and scraping around, you know, thinking, oh, I'm only on this, I can't have that drink, I can't eat that, I can't eat this because it's gone over the budget. But you can be, you have to be a little bit realistic and think to yourself that there will be times when you might want to go out and eat some Western food, or you're going to go out and socialise, or you might want to go somewhere at the weekend, so that's going to be added costs. So you have to be realistic to yourself when it comes to budgeting. Of course, if you're on holiday, then yes, you're not going to be so concerned about that. You're not going to be worried about where you're probably spending your money, because you're on your holiday and you want to be having a good time, and rightly so. That's for sure. We've been staying in Isaan for quite a period of time, and we thought Chiang Mai surprisingly can match Isaan on prices when it comes to food and stuff. Here we can live here for very, very cheap if you really want to. Let's turn that camera around so you can see where we are. Beautiful lake here, really nice. But yes, once again, if you're living here in Isaan, you've got your accommodation, you've got your transport, your bike or your car. Once again, you can stay here for cheap on a daily basis for buying your food, etc. We do find sometimes you're buying stuff in Big C, somewhere like that. Other supermarkets, Tops, those kind of places, you sometimes are going to pay a little bit more. We do go to Macros. We go to Macros and buy food, but there everything you've got to buy in bulk. Spin that camera around for you guys. Yeah, so you've got to buy everything in bulk, that's the thing. But then again, that suits us because we're a family of 4, so buying in bulk for us is good. If you're buying all your frozen stuff and everything there, if you're doing that, it's cheap as well, compared to if you're going to the other supermarkets. If you're going to the other supermarkets, we go there just to when we just want to top things up, etc. Yeah, so That's generally what we do. But as I say, if you're just living on a day-to-day basis, putting food in your mouth, etc., and you're away from the tourist traps, you're not going to bars, etc. like that, and going to expensive places that you probably would in the tourist traps if you were down in Bangkok, or if you're in the Phukets or the Pattayas of this world, then of course you're going to spend a lot more. But yes, if you're living the expat life and you're up in, as I say, in the Isaan area, or as I was just stating, in Chiang Mai, if you plan yourself out, guys, and work out where you're going to spend your money, week to week basis, as I said, your rent, your food, your transport, etc. like that, it's definitely affordable to go to those places. And if you're a family like us and you're looking maybe to put your children in schooling, and you're looking for them to have some form of international schooling, the schools there are very good as well. Unfortunately for our children, there is putting them in the Thai school is definitely not an option. It's all right if they're small. I see a family come from the UK, their children are small, so they can actually put them in Thai schools now. That is actually possible for them, but you, unfortunately, by doing that, they're only going to get the lowest education level here, which in the long run is not going to be good, because here in Thailand, if you have got a low education, it restricts you from doing certain jobs. If you've got a good education and you've got your certificate, diplomas that you need, that's required, then you do have a better chance of getting some form of a decent job that's in Thailand, that's for sure. It just opens the door to other things, and if you've got international schooling as well, then yes, it sort of opens the door to not necessarily you can work for international companies, or you can go, if our kids want to go back to England or whatever, they've got that option if they want to do that, or go to anywhere else. So that's our personal feeling. Somebody might not have the same view of us as us, but that's what we feel. Right then, guys, spin that round. So the main thing is, when you're coming to Thailand, of course, is enjoy the lifestyle. Don't get stuck up in all the nonsense as much as possible. Don't get drawn into issues with other foreigners that may happen. That's not a good thing to do. We try not to get involved in any of that as much as possible. We limit who we socialise with. We don't go to bars out drinking and everything like that. Having 2 children as well, guys, it's not the kind of thing that we're doing. But anyway, I'm going to clock off now. I hope you found this video a little bit informative. Yes, just push that video. I'm going to push this video up for you guys, just so you can see how nice it is here. Look, there we go. As I said, I hope you found this video informative. Maybe it's answered a few questions for you. Whether you're, when you're coming here and thinking where you're staying, if you're thinking of staying here on a budget, then yes, as I say, this is the Isaan area and the Chiang Mai area, definitely the 2 places I would consider for the reasons that I've said. Right then, guys, I'm going to carry on with my walk. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Have a great day.